Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get the daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. We've got game number 10. I forgot who's playing. Montreal's in Arizona to take on the Coyotes. What else I got to say for this? Not that much. I just did a pregame show, so there's not much more to add to that. I've got some news, but I did that. I want to just, actually something I want to do. You see this here pin? Can you see that? That's a poppy. It's Memorial Day coming up in 9 days. Please go out and get a poppy and wear it proudly in remembrance of Canada's war dead. Very important to do that. Do that. It's I think the 11th is Memorial Day, so it's coming up really soon. This one, at least, I always lose them when I buy them. This one, I don't lose. So I bought this, and actually, someone out there knows that someone gave me this, and I don't lose it. And it's not only about giving the money for. I saw them. I went shopping. I saw them today, and I had no cash on me. I think, what am I gonna do? Anyway, that's what I got to say. I also want to say I saw an analytic, and it came out well. An analytic, Habs defense, and the two best defensemen on this team currently right now, and one is a little bit higher than the other, and that higher one is Caden Gooley. Caden Gooley leading this team in defense, defensive play, and Arbor Jackeye is the second best defenseman on this team right now. That's pretty impressive. And I remember, how many people, Arbor is not going to be good enough to stick around and blah, blah, blah. He's going to go to Laval and blah, blah, blah. And I was saying, no, Arbor's going to step it up, and he's going to show you that, he's a quality and capable defenseman. And he's doing that so far. Yeah, we're only 9 games in, but I think it's pretty impressive by Arbor. That's a guy with character and a guy that makes the most out of his talent and is getting better. So awesome to see. No, I'm not saying Arbor's a top 4 defenseman, top pairing defenseman, but he's a solid bottom 6 defenseman. Bottom 6, bottom pairing defenseman. That's what I wanted to say. All right, let me get the game going here. Just give me a second while it loads. Oh, we got Craig Button again tonight. Craig Button is in agreement with all you guys saying Slav should be in Laval. He's saying Montreal is doing a disservice to him and blah, blah, blah. I don't agree with that. And I don't always agree with Craig Button, but I like Craig Button. But I don't always agree with him. It's either I really do agree with him or I really don't, I find. So, but I like him. I think he's a good person. That's number one. And you're not supposed to always agree with everybody. Jake Allen's 400th game. Didn't know that coming in here. Just heard it now. So Jake Allen in nets, and not a surprise. And let me just see if there was any changes to the lineup I gave. There is not. Awesome. True. He's gotten them at least a point in all 4 games that he has played. Awesome. Anyway, I'm expecting. What am I expecting tonight from our team? I'm expecting, despite the fact that Arizona has, slightly better numbers than Montreal. Montreal's ahead of them in the standings, but I'm talking about, goals against, goals for, that kind of stuff, power play. Montreal's going to win this game. Jake Allen going to be a big part of that win, as he has been in the 3 wins that he has been in nets for. So I really think it's going to be I have a feeling it's going to be a fun game to watch. I mean, these are the 2 of the middle to bottom part of the league teams. So they're closely matched. and it should be a good game. And Montreal, with their never say die attitude, they're never out of a game, even if they fall behind early, which Jake Allen sometimes does. Give up that first goal. He can do that first two sometimes, but then battles back and keeps them in the rest of the game, and as a minimum, right? So let's see what kind of game we have tonight. 5 minutes or so till puck drops, I would think. So let's. Oh, I should go and see who's here. That would help. Troy Evans, how's it going? Good to see you. 4-1 Habs. Yeah, well, we're not. I'll take it, but it's not going to count here. I let that go for a few, but you got to be in the pregame show, or that if I'm doing the preview like 15 minutes before a game, you got to be in there. But today there was a pregame show, and I apologize. What he had? 4-1 Habs. Anderson's what he had. Guru, welcome back. Aiken, welcome back. Yeah, you already made your guess. I'm just not going to do that here. So just because you want to lead off with that, I'm not going to do that. We had our conversation about Slav. Let's see how he plays tonight. Hey, Huzu, welcome back. And I like your point. And Bob's your uncle. Welcome back. Sufka, I'm doing good. How about you? Got a cough, though. I had my flu shot and my COVID shot today, so I may have some. I don't know. I thought I might have been feeling some chills or whatever. It didn't get worse, so maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to quickly ignore that stuff if you're going to be that negative. Let's have some positivity. We don't have to be negative all the time. Maybe that's the rule tonight. You put a negative comment, I'm not reading it. That's it. Not reading those. Let's hope for the best here tonight. Let's support our team. We got a team now that's going to win some more games than they're going to win more games this year than last year. I'm pretty sure of that. It's starting to get better. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. We're showing the front of the Mullet Arena. Look at that tiny building. Jesus Christ, how are they playing NHL games there? I don't get it. They're in OT now. Damn it. Leafs came back. Tied at 2. Leafs and Bruins in OT. Slav's been playing well though overall. You look at his overall numbers, his analytics numbers are good. If Anderson connects on a couple of those passes, maybe we're not even talking about Slav. So there you go. Aiken, we've been through this before. Let's have a show of hands. Whoever's in here, is Aiken negative? Yes or no? Yes. You're allowed. It's your prerogative if you want to be that way, but it gets boring. The Q Arena in Sydney bigger than this Mullet Arena. I believe that. Yeah, but unfortunately, Arizona's going nowhere. Gary Bettman's got a hard on for Arizona, so ain't going nowhere. Hope he uses a condom when he goes and visits them. Face off. Montreal wins. We're underway. Aki just had a vision of Tom Hanks in his head screaming, "We're gonna win!" Awesome. There's no crying in baseball. All right, what do we got going here? Almost 30 seconds in here. 30 seconds in. No shots, no goals. Here comes Arizona from the. I can't even get it. I've taken too long. Got to be faster than that. At the point to the other side. Down to the circle. A little shot from the short side there. I guess Allen with the save. Still, Arizona still has it. Keller shot, quick shot from the high slot. And a save by Allen. We'll have a face-off there. Oh, Aki, I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, Aki, I can't tell. I'm not sure if I asked you this before, but if I did, I forgot. Aiken should sing his biggest hit, Smack That. Did we get any guesses or votes for negative or positive? I was not a Phillies fan when I was a baseball fan, that's for sure. Especially when you can't see somebody. I'm sure if I saw you, I wouldn't make that mistake. We're at, what, a minute and a half into this first period? Andy with it in the corner up to the point. Harris back to Andy. Andy stops at the line, spins, sends it in there to, I don't know who was there, I guess Slav. Jack had pinched in. Where's the puck? Behind the net. Nice. Who picked it up there? It was Andy to Jackeye. Jackeye with a shot. Save by, what's his name? Ingram. We'll have a face off there. So we got the Slavkovsky Cooley matchup. Who will get a goal tonight? Habs win the draw. Jackeye sort of comes into the circle, loses it. Given away in the Montreal zone. Harris, and then he takes a big hit as he gets rid of the puck. Armia dumps it in. Somebody was there. Then he got it again, got it into the zone. Montreal with it right now? No. Nobody was there. We reamed around, and nobody was there at the line. They Habs bring it back in. Ulinen, backhand save. Habs get the rebound. Matheson gets it in there. Habs still have it. Suzuki line on. Matheson's shot at the net. Trying to hit a player. Puck comes into the Montreal zone. Quick pass up to Caulfield at the line, got away from him. And there'll be an icing call, I believe. Good heads up play there by Ulinen. He took a look to see if there was anybody, and he backhanded it. Was a chance. Habs won that draw. They bring it up ice. Flips it into the corner. Well, towards Ingram, but it gets in the corner. Arizona flips it out to the neutral zone. Was that a penalty? Yeah, penalty. Montreal going on the power play. Caulfield just drew a penalty. Tripping. Montreal got 3 shots to Arizona's 1. There's no score. We are at 16:38 left in the first. Montreal on the power play. Oh, I'm always going to be an Expos fan. Definitely. Aki, same here. I don't watch baseball since they left. The way it all happened left me a bad taste in my mouth for that. Right. Matheson with it. Comes all the way back to his own end, swings behind the net, and then he comes up. Drop pass. Nope. Side pass this time. Then dropped. Why get like backhand shot by Suzuki? Rebound comes all the way out. There's a whistle. Oh, went out of play and bounced back in. They're making like these little different passes, then the back pass. Just don't do the back pass and find ways to get in. I don't get it. All teams are doing this now. .30 seconds gone in the power play, and it is sent all the way in by Arizona. And here comes Matheson, speeding up the ice. Such a smooth skater. He drops it back to Suzuki. Caulfield sort of tripped, but nobody. He's got, he gets a shot, gets the rebound. 2 saves by Ingram. He kind of stumbled, though, coming over the line, so maybe that had something to do with it. Caulfield with it, back to Matheson. Shot. Save and a rebound, and Arizona sends it down. Allen will stop it behind the net. Jack-Eye with it. So second unit out. Newhook fires it in. Who's got it? Slap with a wrist shot. I think it just hit somebody. And then I went out and bounced back in. For me, Slav doesn't look out of place. He doesn't look like bewildered or lost out there. I keep hearing that. I don't see that. I'm sorry, I don't. Nice shot there by Slav. Just Galley taking a draw. He sort of wins that. I mean, they have come up with the puck, but it wasn't a clean win, if at all. 12 seconds left in the power play. Newhook makes some moves. Shot. Galley's not good at shooting from far. Galley's got to be in closer to shoot. Penalty's over. Jack-Eye in the corner with it, gives it up to the half wall. I don't see who that is. Sent up, given away, or intercepted. Shot wide. Armia's got it in the corner. Sends it to behind the net. To Jack-Eye, gets it up along the boards. Jersey sends it back the other way. Jack-Eye sends it back to Barron. Barron along the boards. Hits Ullman, but he loses it at the wall there. Who's got it? Come on, guys. Habs can't clear it. Arizona. Cooley was in the slot. He gives it off, though. They're cycling it. No. Shot from the circle. Is that a goal? I don't know how to describe that. Barron just saved the goal by diving in there and keeping the puck out. Oh, Barron put his hand over the puck in the crease. A penalty shot to Arizona. Is that a penalty shot thing? Hits the top, hits the crossbar. Yeah, Barron just grabs it and throws it out of there. But is that a penalty shot worth? And they score. Nick Schmaltz. Somebody had Schmaltz. Somebody had Schmaltz for the guess. Somebody's in play, just one person. Is that person here? Anybody in here had Nick Schmaltz for their guess? Just one. Because I read that in the pregame show. I read it off, so I remember that. I wasn't sure if his name was Nick or something else, and so I remember it. How tall am I? I used to be 5'9.5". I'm now 5'8". I shrunk. Yeah, I'm on the bottom of that guess. 5'8". You got it. I serious though. I used to be 5'9.5". I don't know when I shrunk, but I did. Guru, you guessed Schmaltz. What was it? For what was your guess? Four three for Guru. Awesome. Well, you're the only one with that, so you're the only one that can win tonight. Let's see. Let's see if we can come back. It's just 1-0. Hope nobody's like, oh no, they got the first goal. Lucas, you're probably right. Just rule it a goal. But why a penalty shot, though? This is what I don't get. Why a penalty shot? Isn't it a penalty to put your hand on it and do that? Just call a penalty. Why was that a penalty shot? That's what I was asking. Sofka, you're probably right. A little bit of that lost height is, my posture maybe could be better. But when I measure myself, though, I mean, I'm standing straight up against, like I got my back straight, so I don't know. I shrunk. It's natural when you get older, you shrink. Barron can't be. I mean, nobody's upset at Barron. It would have been a goal anyway. He saved it. Possibly wouldn't have been a goal. He gave them a chance. They got one anyway. Suzuki wins the draw. 6.5 minutes gone in this first period. 1-0 Arizona. 8-3 shots on goal favor Montreal. Crossbar hit by Bukestad. That was close. Yeah, I mean, where was what's his name is talking there, Craig Button? But what he's basically saying is they got a bit of a momentum boost from the goal they got. So Arizona looking strong right now. Just say that. It's a lot quicker. No, look at nothing. I mean, Barron tried. He almost saved a goal, right? If the guy doesn't score on the penalty shot, he saved a goal. He definitely saved a goal because that puck probably was going in. I didn't know what to say. Like, I see what I saw, and the words wouldn't come out till I saw the replay. But yeah. Aki missed what by one? Come on, 2-on-1 Montreal. Now it's a 2-on-2. Shot! Scores! Boom! What a shot! Monahan with a beauty. With a beauty there. Man, I was maybe Slav got an assist here. That would be cool because that's something that could get him started, eh? An assist. Get him boosted a little bit. I don't think so. I don't think he touched it. Oh, he's not on that line. Yeah, forgot that. Oops. Maybe, though, he should be with Monahan. Hey, maybe Slav should be put with Monahan. Galley, Monahan, and Slav put Pearson down on the second line. He can handle that for a little bit and see if that works. Hey, Niners fan, good to see you. It's been a while. Good to see you out there, buddy. The game started. Yeah, we're almost at the halfway point of the first. Aki, you called Monahan, yeah, but you missed it by one. I got you. I wasn't sure what you meant by that. That's why it's a hard contest to win. Like, Guru's got the goal scorer, but doesn't mean it's going to be 4-3. 6th goal from Gallagher, by the way, and 6th goal for Monahan. Come on, Matheson, I can't find a shooting lane. Man, he's such a smooth skater. I love to see him skate. Monahan. Nice pass by Galley. If something happens here, nothing does. 12 minutes left. So 8 minutes gone in the first. Oh, Gallagher gave it away there. That was almost bad. It didn't turn out bad. Late night Habs game. Hate them, but yeah, what are you going to do? Here come the Habs. Andy up the boards where he lost it, I guess. And Arizona gets it out. Andy in our corner. Along the boards with Kerfoot. Comes up with it. Gooley's got it. He gave it to Slav, but that's not a good position to give it to him in. Guy just racing in on him. Anyway, Arizona with it in the offensive zone. Gooley got a rebound. They didn't get it out. Yeah, they can't get the puck here. Get the puck out, guys. Nice moves by Michelli. Someone said he was good. Look out for him. He got nice moves. A quick one-timer from a bad angle, but that was quick from Krause, and Allen with a good save there. So he relieves the pressure. They'll be able to change up, and we'll have a face-off probably to his left, I think. It's a good tracking there by Allen. Won by Arizona. Shot from the point right down the middle. I guess that's a save because the whistle was blown. There was traffic in front. So we'll do that again. Another face-off. 10:21 left in the first. 10-5 shots on goal in favor of Montreal. 1-1 tie. Evans taking the draw. Evans gets thrown. Ulinen coming in to take the draw. And he won that. Habs get it out. Ulinen carrying it over to blue line. He rings it around. Matheson tried to get a shot off there. Was weak. And here comes Arizona. Where's the puck? Side of the net. Where is it? Comes out to the front. Habs grab it and flip it out to the neutral zone. Errant pass by Arizona. Montreal sends that up again into their zone. They fire it back into ours. Suzuki gives it to somebody behind the net. Back to Suzuki. Drops it back for that guy. I don't know who it is. Is that Arbor? No, it's Kovacevic. Kovacevic comes out. Gives it over to Matheson. Doesn't handle that pass well. And bounces around. And here comes Arizona in. I don't know who. McBain, nice moves, but he loses the puck. They still have it, though. We're 11 minutes in here. Shot. Hit somebody. Montreal coming out. Suzuki tries to hit Caulfield with it. It was a bad pass. Gets sent back the other way. Kovacevic to Caulfield. Tried to hit Suzuki with that. Goes into the Arizona corner. They get it out. Just over the blue line, fighting for it along the boards. Harris there. Harvey Pinard. That's the first I'm seeing him out there. Noticing him anyway. Where's the puck? In Montreal zone. They've got it, though. Harris up. Tried to hit Pearson, but that was a bad pass. How is that not a icing? It didn't hit anything. We're going to have a holding call. Okay, so that's Arizona with the penalty. Montreal goes on the power play again. Montreal's offense is not that bad, and dare say they're probably gonna. I have this feeling power play goal coming up. I just want to naturally just say power play goal coming up. So that's a feeling. Let's see if I'm right. But power play's been decent. 20%. It's pretty decent power play. Getting one almost every game now. So let's hope that we get one now. Go ahead. And the shots, last couple of games, shots have been there. They're getting almost 30 now. They were 29.9, I think, shots on goal for. So 30 shots a game. It's not too bad. Now the offense is coming along this season. There's some progress there. Not where they have to be, that's for sure. But there's some progress there from different players, and overall in the offense, power play's a little better. Things are getting a little better. Hang on, I gotta answer this. Sorry about that. Nothing bad. It's about my dad at Maimonides. Nothing unusual. He's so no worries. All right, so we got 8 minutes left here in the first. So that's a holding call that happened. That's it. $30 seconds gone in the power play. Am I going to be right? We're going to get a goal. Come on, boys. Come on. Habs have it now. Caulfield shot. Save. It was screened a little bit. Sort of. Not really screen there. Habs win the draw. A minute remaining on the power play. Newhook with it at that wall. Back to the point. Back to Newhook. Oh, he tried to go cross ice. Slav gets it, sends it back to Newhook. Newhook loses it at the circle. I don't know who that was, got it out of there. Jacka goes back to retrieve it. 30 seconds left in the power play. See, that's why you don't drop. Jacka drops back to Newhook. He wasn't even there. No, I guess I was wrong. They're not going to score on this power play. 5 seconds left on it. Back to 5-on-5. Offside, Arizona. Where'd everybody go? Nobody going to talk to me. I'm not talking to anybody. And what? Is there a problem with my mic? What's going on? Talk to me, people. I don't know. What does an upside down smiley face mean? Is my sound okay? Is that what Bob's your uncle's telling me? Falling asleep. Oh, that's why. I get it. I should think of that, right? I didn't think of that. I'm awake. I'm drinking at this time of night. I'm drinking freaking I'm trying it for the first time. Mountain Dew energy drink, whatever. Yeah. It's okay. Let Uncle Rick's voice slowly let you drift off to sleep. I said I was. I say I'm wrong. I'm not. I'm not Arthur Fonzarelli. That's my dad. My dad used to never admit he's wrong. Never. That's why I do, because I always said, yeah, I'm gonna not do that when I get older, and I don't. I admit when I'm wrong. There's nothing wrong with admitting when you're wrong. Oh, that's how I learn. I make a mistake. I learn. Hey, Lucas. I mean, no worries. It's totally understandable. I'm the only one that's got to stay up. Lucas, no, it's not my favorite. It was there. I tried it. I've been thinking of maybe trying it. I thought, okay, I'll try it today. Who's who? Arizona's arena is so small. It's crazy that they're playing a hockey game where they are. Habs win the draw. Evans. We got 5:40 to go now in the first. 11-7 shots on goal. Favor Montreal. 1-1 tie. Gooley misses his target, goes into the Arizona corner. And that's an icing call. Gooley was inside the red line. Why was that an icing call? I don't understand. Yeah, it's the simulation. It's just not working tonight. Habs win the draw again. They send it out to the past the red line. Arizona gets it back in. Montreal takes it away real quick. Gooley gets it out to the red line, and then somebody bowls over the Arizona guy. Evans almost got it clear. It was in his skates, and he couldn't get it. Could have been all alone on the net. Armia looking like he's skating in mud. The hell? Oh, Suzuki's going to score. Watch. It just came to me. It's going to happen. Maybe not. It's because Dean said Suzuki. I go, okay, there's a goal coming. Maybe it is. He's that far ahead of me. He did score. Awesome. Nick Suzuki with the goal sends Montreal up 2-1. You're that far ahead of me, Dean. Jesus. You must be watching it on cable or more direct than I am. If Bruins and Leafs playing, who do I want to win? Without a doubt, I want the Bruins to win. I never want the Leafs to win anything. I can handle the Bruins. I don't like them. I can handle them. The Leafs, nope, absolutely detest. There's a challenge for this goal. I guess offside challenge, right? Bob's your uncle. I think I heard something about there. He might have it, but they don't have anything official yet. So it's offside. Goal doesn't count. Bettman's keeping them there because he's got a hard on for them. Come on, let's admit it. It's what it is. Offside, no goal. Still 1-1. So why don't you show us how it's offside here in a replay? Why not? There it is. Where's the puck? They never showed it to us. They've each had a goal called back, by the way. Nice off the boards pass. Except it's to our meet. No, Harvey Pinard. Oh, that's a bad hit. Come on, that was interference. Right in front of the goddamn ref. That was interference. And he's hurt. Right in front of the ref. God damn bullshit. Every fucking game. There's the bullshit call of the game so far. Non-call, I should say. Right, Huzu? You're the one always saying non-call. That's a non-call right there. That was a ref, not a linesman. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Tony D, you're 100% right. Every game is the Bettman shit show, unfortunately. NHL is becoming an embarrassment. But I love hockey. I love my Habs. .240 left here in the first. Oh, that wasn't a penalty. I don't goddamn well know. Let's see a Hab do that to a Coyote. Guarantee that's a call. No. Excuse me. Come on, boys. Get a goal. Show the ref. Good shot by Jackeye, but hit somebody. Did Allen stop that or go out? I don't know, but we'll have a break in the action here. Here, ref right there, looking at it. That's interference. He didn't have the puck. Although I guess he let it, he just gotten rid of it. Maybe it's not interference. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't like it anyway. Oh, Tony D, though, that was Chris Lee in that game with Nick Suzuki. So that's not a shocker at all. I don't know who the ref is here. But actually, Harvey Pinard had just gotten rid of the puck. Maybe I'm wrong though, about the interference there. I was just thinking about that. I don't know. I don't like it anyway. One minute left. Last minute of play in the first period. Who's who? I'm that on that offside thing. I mean, it's hard to see. You can't blame them on that really, and that's why they have the replay you can challenge. Tony, we won the series, so in the end, 2-on-1, nice lift stick there by Matheson, getting back on the 2-on-1, and time to lift the stick. Lucas, yeah, he was offside when he got the puck, something like that. $21 seconds. Come on, let's get one. Save Arizona goalie, 4.5 seconds left. Hey, Grimes. Wow, good to see you. Been a while, man. Well, all kinds of shit's been up and down. And how you doing? Yeah, Tony, the obvious sabotage attempt by the refs. I don't know how you can watch that and say, no, refs were good. No, they weren't. And yet the better team won in that series, right? Period's over. So we got first intermission. Anybody still with me? 20 people hanging out. Nice. This late. Hey, Elio. How you doing, Elio? So we have a first period, 1-1. 2 goals called back, one for each team. Gotta say that was a pretty even period between the two teams. They're two teams that are pretty evenly matched as far as numbers go, so not really a surprise. And yeah, it's been an okay game so far. Guru, that's funny. He says he's got notifications. He's got the Habs app set up for notifications for start of the game, any goals, and the last 5 minutes of the third. So he's had 0 notifications this season until just now for that called back goal. Yeah, that app works well. Hey, Grimes, good to see you. And no worries about, listen, life gets in the way of everything, right? But good to see you again. Bob, I'm putting a timer on, man. I'm putting a timer on. You better be back in 5. I wouldn't notice if you didn't say it, you know. Only people I notice that are here that I know there's a number up there, but I don't notice who's here unless you talk to me in the chat. It doesn't give me a list of who's here, who goes in and out. It doesn't do that. So if you're wondering, nope. Only the people chatting with me, the only people I really know are here. All right. So we have, I'd say about 16 minutes or a little bit more till they drop the puck again. So we can talk about anything you want. I don't really care. But let's have a conversation here in the chat. So whatever you want to talk about. Grant, I don't know that I agree with that. The thing is, he's not finding the back of the net. He's getting shots off, and he's making one-timers. They're just not. He hasn't been connecting. He's got 4 goals, but he went cold since then. But he'll get, just keep shooting. He's shooting and shooting and shooting. Just keep doing that, and they'll go in. Enough of them will go in over the season. So no, I think Caulfield's been playing really well. I mean, he's leading the team in points. There's very few games, if any, this season where you don't notice Caulfield out there. Where sometimes some games you didn't notice Suzuki, you don't notice Harvey Pinard or whoever's playing with them that much. But Caulfield, he's been on, I find, every game. Renegade Man, well, that's a good way. If you didn't mention KK, that you're 100% right. Be patient with Slavkovsky because KK everyone gave up on, and he's having a really hot start in Carolina. Is that sustainable? Don't know. We don't know, right? But he's having a good hot start. He looks a lot better. He's coming into his game. Just have patience, right? And listen, I thought Slav wasn't bad in that first period. Eric, how's it going? Good to see you. They need to break up. I think they will. Devo returns, centers third line. Monahan's got to go somewhere. And right now, the way Newhook, I'd put Monahan on that second line center, shift Newhook to the wing. And, I think I would shift Slav down. I would shift Slav down and give him a shot at that first line right wing and see how he handles it. Right? That's what I would do. Oh, I remember that, Huzu. I do remember that. And listen, it's clear the NHL, I don't think they like Canadian teams anymore. Yeah, that was a clear offside, actually. So, Tony, so far his play has been more effective at wing. We got 3 goals at wing, and he got only 1 assist as a center. So far, you got to judge by that. Grimes, Drouin's out. He's a healthy scratch. I think 2 games in a row now over there. So one assist in 8 games. That's they're getting the Drouin we had. So it wasn't Montreal. It was Drouin. At least so far, right? There's a lot of games left, so we'll see what happens over there. But I predicted going into the season, Drouin not going to have a great year over there, and so far I'm right. Do I trade Monahan or keep him? I'm right now. I'd say I'm leaning towards what you think and keep him. We've been talking about it here a few times, me and Matt especially, and if he's still doing this at the midway point of the season, you got to consider at least negotiating with him and seeing if you can come up with a salary that works. And if you do, I'd sign him. And salary and term that works for both parties. Renegade Man, I agree with that, but it doesn't mean they couldn't play well together. That's just they don't have anybody on their team that he can play with consistently either. So I don't know. Seems like it's probably on Drouin. Grimes, I agree. I think it was two. Well, yeah, it was really a game, right? Because Doc got hurt early in the second game. You got to figure. Listen, it's right, but next year there's some good known chemistry now between them. Next year could be a really good year for that trio. Okay, what else can you do, right? By the way, Doc had surgery already, so successful knee surgery, and he'll be ready to go by playoff time. But we're not going to be in the playoffs, so we'll see him next September. Would I keep Harris or trade him? I'd keep Harris. I like Harris a lot. He's a very smart hockey player. I wouldn't say there's no chemistry with Slav on the line right now, but Andy hasn't been able to bury the chances that Slav has delivered to him. And this is not just me saying that. The numbers show Slav has had some good playmaking. Him and Anderson, I think, have hooked up for 24 good chances, 11 or 12 of them high danger chances, and Andy hasn't been able to bury them. If Andy could have buried a quarter of those chances, or say half, Slav would be sitting there probably with 6 to 8 points, and nobody'd be talking about him. They'd just be saying, okay, he's going to get a goal soon. He'll get a goal, or why hasn't he gotten a goal? But, we wouldn't be saying he looks out of place. He's this, send him to Laval. I don't think that would be happening. So I think Slav's done the job. It's just the numbers aren't there right now, but he's young. Be patient. Coach is patient, and the coach is doing the right thing, not screwing his confidence by sitting him when he makes a mistake, by sitting him when something didn't go right. That would be a mistake. So I look at Slav out there. I don't see a player struggling as far as where am I, like a deer in headlights, what's going on? I don't see that. I see a guy not getting the bounces properly, or the other guy finishing. That's what I see. And the analytic numbers are kind of back that up. Renegade Man, I agree. He's going to be fine. I don't believe this coaching staff is saying, nah, we can't send him to Laval. He's got to do it here against all of it. No, they believe that this is the best place for him. I'm going to trust in that. And I don't see a player that's all screwed up. I got to remember maybe the rest of the way to not talk as loud. I do have neighbors. There's a room there, and I got upstairs. Downstairs, there's nobody. So, but I got to be a little bit quiet. And people upstairs, I don't really care. A couple of young kids. They're okay, but they're noisy too. So and late. So I don't really care. But I don't next door. I don't know who it is next door. The building's kind of split in half, so there's two sides, and that's the other side, and I don't know who it is. I've probably seen them many times, but I don't know that. Oh yeah, that's the guy. I don't know. So weird. Right, Grimes? I mean, I don't think I'm wrong that he should have some points already, and it's just for bad luck and Andy not finishing and whatever. I don't think it's on Slav too much. So I think that's why he's still here, and they haven't said send him to Laval. Eric, exactly. And look at Jack Hughes in New Jersey. First couple of seasons, he weren't the best, right? Wasn't great. You even questioned. I think in his first season there was a question of if he'd be better served in the minors. Look at him now, leading the league. So I think we're okay. There, Renegade Man's got it up there as well about Hughes. So there you go. He wasn't terrible like that, but first year he wasn't great. Second year he was okay, but I mean, look at him now. So everyone's different in their timeline. And I think that's a point a lot of people forget that everybody's different in their timeline. So you have to you gotta wait kind of that 5 years. If a guy hasn't really shown anything in 5 years, then you could say a bust. Right? But if someone is, you see the progress, there's a little progress every year, right? And there's definite progress in him this year. He's on track, he'll be fine. Grimes, I think Doc will come back strong as ever. His knee's probably going to be stronger. Um, I think he's the kind of talent that, yeah, he might have lost a little bit in development, a little bit. I don't think it's going to hurt him, and we're going to see him just continue on where he left off. I really believe that. I mean, it did not take Doc that long to go from he's really good on that right wing. He should be a right winger to no, he's a center. He's our second line center, right? It didn't take him long. Not too many people talking anymore about Doc should be back on right wing. I don't think anybody is. The problem is the fans are impatient and expect results, which is why probably in the 30 years since the last cup, they never wanted to do a rebuild because they knew this is what was going to happen with fans, right? They're not going to like it. I'll say this though, they got the right management group here for a rebuild. Why? Look at the job Hughes has done in turning around this team, getting rid of bad contracts. How many managers are doing that? Right? They picked the right group. So in other words, this rebuild is sped up a little bit just by the management group, I believe. Eric, yeah, first line or with Monahan. So, and maybe that's what they're waiting for. They know Devo's back any game. Devo comes back. Monahan shifts down there. Now you got Monahan, Slav, and Newhook. That might be what they're planning to do. Just they know it's just a game or two away. That makes sense. Thing is, then if they do that, who's on that second line, first line with Suzuki? It's going to be Anderson. I just don't know if that works regularly enough, consistently enough for my liking, really. Grimes, Roy has been, but I'd like him to stay in Laval. And Habs has said they're going to keep him in there. I think the best thing is he stays there at least half the season, and I'd prefer the whole season. Let him have a great year down there. Come up here, next year, full of confidence. I think that's the best bet for me. Bob's your uncle. It's a good what you said there. Apparently, if Slav goes to Laval, he'll be the first round pick since 1999 to be sent to Laval. Is that one of the reasons Montreal doesn't want to send him there? I would hope they're not that. I'm going to use the word vain. I would hope they're not that vain to if that's the reason, because that would be the wrong reason. But I still think it doesn't change what I said about him before. But I don't know if that's factors in anything. But if he goes down, it would be that. So. Tony, you're right about Lafleur. The difference, though, is Lafleur in his first 3 seasons had 20-goal seasons and 27 goals one year. So the thing is, he didn't become the best he could be till he took his helmet off. It's probably just a coincidence that happened, but I think Cornway told him to do it. Take the helmet off, and and I think that's what happened. But I'm not sure on that one. But yeah, 3 seasons before he was Guy Lafleur and had that first 50-goal season. Just about to get underway for the third. J-Fed, you're right on both points. Doesn't mean that doesn't okay. At his age, it's not like he has a 10-year history of this, right? It's not. It's just a few years. He's a young kid. It doesn't mean that's going to continue necessarily. I don't think he's at a point where you say, well, he's injury prone. Maybe next year, if this happens again, something like this, maybe. But you're right about it. He hasn't scored more than 14, and he hasn't been able to play more than 58 games. And I think before that it was 38 games. So, yeah. But he's also young. Seen guys have injury problems first couple of years and then not really have it again in their career. The Rocket was one of those guys, broke a leg. Serge Savard, same thing. Then went on to long careers. So, no, I'm not worried. We're underway already with a whistle. 6 seconds in. Face-off going to happen in front of the Arizona goalie. Arizona, that's the name. Well, there you go, Renegade Man. You're right. Lafreniere having a much better season. So, right, there you go. Everybody is different. But if you give them 5 years and you say in 5 years, the guy's done nothing, now you got, and you can say a bust. Because guys should have shown something. Another stoppage and play, 31 seconds in. Almost a chance at the net for the Habs. Grimes, yeah, you get a guy, he starts to show something in the AHL, you rush him up. It doesn't. I'd rather leave Roy down there. There's no need. We don't need this guy here right now. Let him have a great season down there. Tony D, who are we talking about? Lafleur, right? Yeah, he was putting up nice numbers, but not Lafleur numbers when he hit, But also different day, different age. It was different. The net just did a whole spin. One of the sides came off and it spun completely around. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Craig Button's talking about where defense starts, not only in your own zone. Marty was just saying how their attitude is defense starts, as he says, as soon as you lose. I think it's the same thing. As soon as you lose the puck. So it starts in the offensive zone. So you don't have to play in the defensive zone. Hopefully. I liked what he said. I'm paraphrasing and not well, but I liked what he said and made a lot of sense. Here comes Barron over the blue line. Dumps it back to Newhook. Sends it around to the other side. And where's... Oh. Yeah, we just... Something... I don't know who that is. Got hit in the mouth. Andy with... I don't know if it was a stick. I guess not. No call. Newhook shot from the high slot. Minute and a half in. Shots, by the way, are 14-8 for Montreal. It's still a 1-1 tie. 15-8 now. Icing call against Arizona. A minute and 48 seconds gone in the second. He gets the elbow in the face from the player that he had hit. So it might be because he hit the guy and then got the... It might not be actually a bad... I mean, he did it himself. Seems to be. Okay, Suzuki taking the draw. They are to the left of the Arizona goalie. Won by Montreal. Harris sends it behind the net. Harvey Bernard gets it, sends it out front. Oh, come on. Where is it? In the corner. Up to Harris. Harris shot at the net. Save. Have the rebound. Back up to the point. Harvey Bernard's hurt again. He's limping off. Not good. Harvey Bernard is hurt. Another injury. We're going to have to adjust the lines a little bit. I'd put Slav in here. If Harvey Bernard can't come back, I'd put Slav in there. Give him some time, half a game. We're almost 3 minutes into the second. Saved by, what's his name? Ingram. Face off over there. I think it's an opportunity that if Harvey Bernard can't come back, he just took a pretty big hit there. He's hurt. I think he hurt his leg somehow. I think not the one. Oh, yeah, the one. Yeah, he's going to the locker room. He's hurt. The one along the boards got hurt, his leg. So if this is the case, make an adjustment. And instead of someone double teaming there or double shifting there, put Slav there, have someone double shift on another line, or shorten your lines to 3. Habs haven't slowed down. Puck comes out. They haven't slowed down. Good energy. They had some pressure there. They're going to get back in. Flub backhand pass by Matheson, but taken away by, I don't know who that is. Good. Pearson. Arizona does get it in. They throw it into the corner. It goes behind the net. Allen stops it. Matheson has it behind the net. Some pressure there. Gets it out. Here comes Kovacevic over the line. Throws it into the corner. Goes to the other side. Gets away from Mullen and comes all the way down. See, Allen played it up. Bad idea, but nothing bad happened, but he gave it away, and they almost had a chance there. Excuse me. I think he does. Let's see what he does here. I mean, he knows better, and I'm going to trust in him, but I think it's a good opportunity to see on a small sample. Let's see what he looks like there. Does he look at a place completely or not so bad? That's what I want to see. And then you never know. Maybe there's magic that happens. Never know. Thing is, we don't see them in practices and warm-ups and stuff really on off days to see if they've done it. What we don't know that. But I mean, I do it here. That's me. Yeah, but that would have been interference if that something happened there. Guy was in the crease. Well, the face-off, I think to the left of Allen, could be to the right, but I think to the left. Yep. Nobody really won that draw. Arizona keeps it in though. Shot from the point. I don't know what you call it there. I never get it right. Arizona's still with it. That shot was wide, so pressure here by Arizona. And they keep the puck in. Oh, no, that came out. Come on, that came out. That came out. I'm sorry. Saw white in between the puck and the line. Come on, guys, get the ball. Bad pass on their part. It comes out to the neutral zone. They come back in. Nice stick check there by Gooley. Gooley's stick is amazing. He's got an amazing defensive stick. We are, by the way, just over 6 minutes in, 6 minutes, 15 seconds in to the second. 18-10 now, shots on goal, still 1-1 tie. Come on, get him off. He got him off the puck. Finally, Kovacevic. Good play there by Kovacevic. Gave it away, though, just over the blue line, sort of, or lost it. They come back. Oh, 2-on-1 situation, sort of. Allen makes a big save. Second save. Third, no, hit somebody. Habs get it out. Here they come. 1-on-1. Come on. Suzuki looking for somebody. Gets to the net. Backhander. Saved by nice play there by Suzuki, though. From the boards to drive to the net, get that backhand away. Whatever you want to say about Suzuki's first few games, or 6 or 7 games, he's back. He's back to himself. So, and that's good to see. By the way, I know it's really late. If at some point you're going to go, please give a thumbs up on the way out. Really appreciate that. And if you are new to the channel, maybe give a subscribe too. I'd love to see that. And you get notified when I do these games. I do games every game, pre-game show or a post-game show with it. So check it out if you are new to I don't know if anyone's here new to the channel. Bob's your uncle. I didn't see him out there. He went to the dressing room. I didn't see them. I didn't hear them say either that he's back on the bench. So with the Habs luck, he's hurt. I just hope it's not a knee. And the second time in the period where I don't know if it was the first period where he got hurt, sort of. He didn't come off, but that's the second time in the game he got hurt out there. So maybe that's what happened, right? Sort of dinged his knee a little bit, and then he really dinged his knee. Because he was limping off. He couldn't get off easily. He was limping. Oops, I just almost poured that all over myself. I love this glass. You freeze it, you put it in the freezer. Not the easiest one to drink out of, though. It's weird. Oh, they're showing Kirby Doc. So Kirby Doc posted that picture after the surgery on Twitter, his account, and I think I'm the podcast on Twitter right now. So my name is the Pucking Around Podcast. So, but I sent him a message, wishing him the best and a speedy recovery, and he's going to crush it next season. And then I thought, saying you're going to crush it out there next season might not have been the best word after what happened to his knee, but I did it. What am I going to do? He didn't answer me, though, or give me a heart or anything. I'm a little disappointed in that, but it's okay. Guy just had surgery. All right, so we are 7.5, almost 7.5 minutes in to the second, and 19-12 are shots on goal. Still a 1-1 game. A lot of hockey left, though. A little over half a game left. And by the way, all this Cooley talk, has he done anything? Watch him do something now. But I mean, has he? Sorry. I mean, he's got better numbers than Slav, yes, points wise, but he's done nothing in this game yet. I know I just jinxed it and he's going to freaking score a goal or something. It's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, so Craig Button's talking about it. He's not back out because he would have said he's back out on the bench. Oh yeah, listen, Harvey Pinard, and the first time he limped away, he hurt his knee. He's hurt his leg somehow. I don't know how, but he's hurt his leg. Maybe an ankle. Maybe an ankle. He was touching low. He might have a bad ankle, some sprain, something. If it's a high ankle sprain, that's bad. That's going to be out for a while. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. One thing I've got confidence now is the medical staff. If he's not ready, they're not putting him back out. So if he needs to be out, he'll be out. When he comes back, he'll be fully ready. Come on, don't let him score. Oh, good save. Good, 2 saves. 2 big saves by Allen there. 2 big saves. Is there going to be a penalty out of this? Habs Guru, no, 100% not that. Tony D, yeah, I think the ankle. He was on the bed and he was reaching down. So that to me is an ankle or maybe a calf. Good first save. Good second save. He got his pad down. Good save by Allen. Yeah, Allen's been amazing. We've seen it before early in the season. I hope he's able to do it all year, but he's been amazing. And Monty was good last game, like really good. So they're pushing each other, and we could see two really good performances all season. I'm hoping for that. I have a feeling they're going to trade Primo. I think Jacob Fowler is now a target for them as the goalie that's going to be of the future and the guy that's going to lead them to a championship. I think that's Fowler. Halfway through the game. I know I haven't done a lot of play-by-play. It's just not a night for me for it. So I hope you don't mind just the commentary. And maybe a little bit here and there. play-by-play. There's really good pace to this game. That's one thing that this game has had. Really good pace. Not a boring game. Hasn't been boring. Even though it's just a 1-1 game. Well, Bob's your uncle. That might be like reliable is doing like heavy lifting there in that sentence. I don't know if he's reliable yet. He hasn't proven that yet. But apparently there's interest in him. Oh, nice save there again by Allen on Keller. All alone there in front of him. So Allen looks like he's going to earn another star. Oh, Bob's here. That's why they don't want to waive him. I'm quite sure that's why they don't want to waive Primo. Is because somebody probably will pick him up. The only thing is, if you pick up somebody up off waivers, you got to keep him in the lineup. Can't send him down. So I don't know. I don't know. And now, when do they put like Primo's just sitting there, not playing, not further developing? When do with Monty and Allen playing the way they are? When do they put him in though? I don't see how they do. So I have a feeling the rumor that I read today that there's 3 teams that are interested in him might be true. I don't remember the 3 teams. I'm sure Edmonton was there, but I don't remember what 3 teams I read. Or maybe they didn't say which 3 teams. But apparently this is what is going on. We'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, Primo's got to get some games somewhere, right? This is not good for Primo. And Primo has not shown enough that they can go and say, well, we could trade Monty and we'll go with Allen and Primo. You know, like Primo hasn't shown that. I wouldn't do that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it's happened soon or if it doesn't happen at all. Oh, I should tell you a funny story while we're in this, whatever. So you know the podcast, right? So, me and Matt and I are going to be doing. We're working on it right now. A Habs only podcast, just me and him talking only Habs. We were doing a name search, sort of came up with a few names I wanted to see. So I did a search. Habs hockey podcasts. There was a link to the best Canadian Habs podcasts. And so I'm searching through and they're okay. I know these are going down and there's my podcast with Jeff from 3 years ago is in that list. So I listened to at random. It was the shortest one. I listened to that. And in it, Jeff says we should trade Caulfield and Drouin to get Pierre-Luc Dubois. So while I'm doing that, I'm telling the boys, we're in a Facebook group chat, that Jeff just, can you believe that? And then like 2 minutes later, I kind of agreed with him. I was like, what an idiot I was, man. Jeff's not with us anymore. I'm not going to call him an idiot. And he wasn't. But I was an idiot to agree. I don't know if you guys want to look for it, but it's two guys talking hockey, and then there's coast to coast Habs, something like that. Yeah, I was surprised to see that it's out there. I can't. The sound is horrible. I was recording directly onto Anchor, not good. We don't do that now, so the sound's a little better, a lot better. But hey, by the way, in the link, check out the video or the audio podcast. We need the views and the listens. I'd appreciate it if you haven't yet. That link will take you to it, and you can. All 4 episodes are there, or you click on the link for the video. We had fun doing it. We're still making some mistakes, but we are working on that, on fixing those things that we feel are mistakes or that just need to be tightened up. And I think as we go along, hopefully by the time this season ends, we're going to have that podcast going pretty good, like, tight. That shit's tight, man. That's what it's going to be like. Bob's your uncle. I agree. And I didn't want PLD, but he somehow talked me into it, Jeff. He had a way of doing that. Montreal is on there's a delayed penalty. Whistle just came. It's Montreal going on the power play. Anyways, it was really interesting. And I haven't heard Jeff's voice in a while. And Jeff and I when we were recording, we used to talk probably 4 nights a week till like 4 in the morning. So we had long conversations, and it was good to hear his voice again. I miss that guy a lot. He was a good friend. A good dude, too. He was a good dude. Hey, thanks, Guru, and thanks for doing all that sharing and stuff on retweeting on Twitter. I've been thinking about including you in the in the hashtags and it took me a while to get it, and I'm starting to include you in that. I hope you don't mind, and you've been retweeting them. I appreciate that. We're trying to get I'm not giving up. Hasn't been great, but I'm not giving up. I think the conversations are good already, and it's just gonna get better. My goal is to get that podcast into the list of hockey podcasts in Canada, as high up as I can get it. That's what my goal. And then with the Habs one, I'd like to get it into the top 10 Habs podcasts in Canada. Will I? I don't know. There's some good podcasts. We'll see. I don't know what just happened. Some shit happened, and I've been talking. 45 seconds left on the power play. Coyote, yeah, like they said, doing a good job on the penalty kill by the Coyotes, unfortunately. Their penalty kill is a little, numbers are a little bit worse than Montreal, but basically the same. The surprise for me was that their power play was 26.5%, Arizona to our 20%. So they had better numbers overall. Pass, hit something, and came out. 15 seconds left on the power play. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate that, Guru. So I hope you didn't mind that I include you in the hashtags. Every little bit of promotion helps. I didn't have a chance to cut a clip today, but I'm starting to, especially off the video ones, cut little clips to encourage people to click on it. See how that works. That's the one thing I haven't really done yet. I don't do well enough. I need somebody that can do that for me. Cut clips and promote them. But we'll get somebody. I don't know why I lit another one. I've got I got 3 halves here. It looks like I smoked a lot, but I didn't really. I just keep, because they're prepared, I just keep lighting new ones. Bob's your uncle. Nice to hear that. I hope you enjoyed it. The other kids, there's two kids, they like other teams, and I thought it was good. It broadens the audience. And we talk about the NHL. It's something that I've not really done a lot of on this channel, but it's not a Habs only podcast. And that's why Matt and I are going to do a Habs only podcast, because Pucking Around is soon going to be a channel as well. And we're going to have alternative stuff there. And hopefully you guys will all go and subscribe there. And yeah, check that out as well. Habs really need a change right now. It's deep enough. They get a change up. They got a puck down there, and Pearson was good in forecheck there to get the puck down there. 4:15 to go in the second. 23-21 now shots on goal for favor of Montreal. Still a 1-1 tie. And the pace is still pretty good. So this is a good hockey game. Just not much scoring. The goalies are both having a good night. Randy, looks like Harvey Pinard is injured twice. Like he got nailed along the boards twice. Well, once along the boards, I think the other time wasn't, but it looks like it's his ankle or calf. I can't remember which leg. He went to the dressing room, didn't come back, so we'll see what happens there. I don't know how it's going to work out, but by the way, whoever listened to or watched the podcast, what do you guys think of the rap song? Curious if it's good enough to play. I know it's not good, obviously. I mean, it's not good. But is it good enough to play and funny enough, like entertaining enough? I'd appreciate some criticism or not criticism necessarily, but input. It won't ever play again like right away. If we play it, it's going to be a little late, like after the intros. But I'm curious what you guys think of it. Is Andy on the? I don't know how. I don't know who they replaced Harvey Pinard with yet, because I've been talking too much, so I don't know. And I wanted to see if they were going to put Slav. Obviously, they didn't, because nobody put that in there. So I imagine it's not Slav, and it's probably Andy. Bob's your uncle. Good question. I have a feeling mullets are popular there, but maybe that's the name of somebody that, like, maybe that's somebody family name is Mullet, and they gave money to build it. Other than that, I can't figure out why it's called Mullet, but that's it. Yeah, business in the front, party in the back. I had a mullet at one point, but that's mostly because I'm bald in the front, but I had long hair in the back, so it was very short in the front and long in the back. But now I just shave my head. It's a lot easier. I can wash my hair and go out right away. So we got 3:49 left in the second. Habs are up by one shot now, but it's a tie game. Armia's out there. One thing, Armia had a good game when he came back, and then that's it. He scored a goal, and he's just been back to basically the same Armia, a little bit more interest since he got called back up. He's not playing like a total turd. All right. Down to the last 3 minutes. Shots are tied now. Definitely, and now they go up by one. Very aggressive play here by Arizona. Yep, a penalty coming up on that. But Armia going to take a penalty on a stupid play. With 2:42 to go, the Arizona's going to have a power play. Interference. I mean, did he just sort of run into him? Or did he do, like, I don't know. That was hard to tell. So he gets an interference call. There, Aki, thanks for that. It's named after Donald and Barbara Mullet. So I was right. It's named after people who donated money to have it built. So the Habs on the penalty kill. And I mean, there's no power play goals on either side tonight. So, and they do have a better power play, and they've been getting chances. Allen's been good. Short-handed attempt. Nope. Into the corner. Minute 10 left on their power play. Minute 45 left in the period. Be nice to get a short-handed goal. Monahan has two, they just said, so far on the season. Oh, offside. Arizona, 46 seconds left on the power play. Bob's Jericho. That's usually when you see a name on an arena, like that's usually, especially at a school, that's what it is. Somebody gave a lot of money to get their name on it. The Mullets. I wonder if they're all business in front and party in the back. At least the wife, eh? Crazy. I'm delirious with the time that it is. It's only the second period. Jesus, there's still a whole other period. It's midnight almost. Everybody's demolishing San Jose, Guru. 5-0 and Vancouver over San Jose. They're like, what do they have? 10 goals all season, if that. Wonder if Hoffman's happy being there. Ten seconds left. Another save by Allen. Penalty over. Can they get to full strength? No. Damn it. Arizona scores before they got to full strength. Krause. Lawson Krause with the freaking go-ahead goal. I want to see it here. Oh, how'd that go in even? Allen didn't give him much. Wow, I think it went off of Allen and hit the inside the far post, or it went right. That was either a good shot, or he got a little bit of off Allen and hit the post. Can't really blame Allen here. Mouth is dry. I wonder why. I wonder why I got cotton mouth. Guru, everybody looks like a playoff team compared to San Jose. Come on. They are almost definitely going to be the bottom team. Doesn't mean they're going to get that first pick, but they want Celebrini. I think it'll be Celebrini. Still early for that, too. Period over. 2-1 Arizona. We're getting some fighting here. Suzuki there. Look at that. So, we got a second intermission. Oh, I can take these off. Oh, that's good. Talk about whatever you want. I don't really care. Even if it's not hockey, let's have some conversation. It's late. At least let's talk so we don't fall asleep. Sometimes you got to just tip your cap to a great pass. Listen, if a great play is made, even if it's a goal against your own team, but it was really a great play, you got to appreciate that, right? Can't hate completely unless it's Toronto. I can never, even if it's a great play, I can't appreciate it when it's Toronto. That's the only team. I know people say the Bruins. Yeah, I don't like the Bruins. I have a light hate for the Bruins, but man, I can stomach them way more than the Leafs. No, I can't even. I don't like looking at their uniforms. I look at them with disgust. So yeah, I completely and totally, absolutely do not like the Leafs. Now that if there's any Leaf fans, I don't know why you'd be here right now, but if there are, I don't hate Leaf fans unless you're crazy ones. I just don't like the Leafs. I really don't like the Leafs. Have I made that point clear? I don't know. Austin Matthews just signed up with, what's it called? Prime Energy Drink. What's his name? Logan Paul. Also an asshole, in my opinion. So another asshole gets signed. Like two assholes signed up to the same drink. The thing is, it's Prime P, Energy E, Drink D, Ped, add Ophile, and that might be actually appropriate. And I'm not saying they're pedophiles. But I just did, sort of, but I'm not saying that. I don't think they are. I mean, I'm making a joke. So if nobody sue me. Just finished watching the football game. Good for you, Jay Fed. Who was playing? I don't even know who was playing. Tony D, you're right. Arizona was putting good pressure on them and playing well. Listen, I said it before the game started, right? These teams are pretty closely matched, numbers wise and all that, talent. So Arizona's been bad for so long. They've got some good talent there. They got some good players there. So you're just seeing two teams that are pretty closely matched, and it's been a tight game. Still a period left. I'm not conceding anything here. Montreal plays hard all the time. They don't give up. They're gonna try to tie this game up. So Edmonton lost again to Dallas. Wow. Edmonton, man. Sad. I had them winning that division. They're not winning that division. Tony D, I'm not blaming Allen for any of that. He got a piece of that last goal. I think what I saw is that the shot came in. It sort of changed direction because I think it went off of Allen and then caught the far side just inside the post. Eric, I'm not gonna say I disagree. No, I don't know about outwork. They were being outplayed a little bit, but I don't know about outworked. I thought the pace was good. Both sides getting chances back and forth. At points, Montreal had the pressure on. I think there was a little more zone time for Arizona there. Second period. Second period was a better period for Arizona, I think, for sure. I mean, the Habs are right there with them. So I think the Canadians. By the way, you're spelling it wrong. Second A, third A is not an A; it's an E. I'm only saying that because don't misspell our Canadiens. Come on. Do I think the Canadians can still win this? Oh, absolutely. They're only down 2-1. It's just 2-1. It's not like it's 4-1 or 3-1. To question that, it's a 1-goal game. Of course, they could still come back and tie it, and then you never know. Oilers are 14 points off the lead already. What a hole that is to have to get out of. Granted, it's early in the season, so it's easier early in the season. But I mean, the longer this goes, they're not going to get out of that hole. So even the playoffs could be in question. But winning that division, being 14 points off the lead already, there's no chance they're winning the division. I had that totally wrong. That's why it's hard. It was a very, very early prediction for the season standings at the end. It's hard to get that right. I didn't expect to. And I'll do another one closer to the end of the season when it'll be a little easier to figure out who's gonna finish where. I got Marty Biron on this broadcast. I'm not the biggest fan of Marty Biron's analysis. I don't know why. It's nothing against him. It's not because he's French. I'm not the biggest fan of him. It might be his eyes. He's got these very intense eyes. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Vegas leading the Jets 3-1 in the third. So Oilers can be 16 points out within the hour. There you go. Even worse. Tony D, Newhook is definitely due for one. Whether he'll tie it up or not, I don't know. But let's ask this question out there. Whoever's in here. If Montreal ties it up, who gets the goal? I'm really hoping it's Slavkovsky. I'd like to see Slav at least get a piece of whatever goal if we get the next one, like an assist, hopefully primary assist. But I'd like to see Slav get it, even that line get the goal, right? They need one. But yeah, if it was Newhook, I'd still be happy. So like Newhook from Slav, that would be awesome too. And Slav from Newhook would be good. Newhook as well needs just to get in on a goal. They need to get some offense to sort of like kickstart them again. Bob's your uncle. Where did you see that? He says, I saw a thumbnail with story headline that said NHL hockey in Canada is doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Did anybody see or read that this week? I did not. Curious to where? On YouTube? Guru, I don't disagree. They've had, so many great opportunities to make good picks. I'm trying to decide whether I think what's his name was the GM now. Can never remember the guy's name. Should he still be there or should they fire him? I don't think he's done much for that team since he's there personally. Anyways, you think of it, Bob. Bob's, let me know. I'm curious where that was. Did they say Ken Holland? Thank you, Guru. Bob's your uncle. Did they say why the hockey in Canada is doomed? Besides, Gary Bettman hates Canadian teams. Did they say why? I think this. Let's talk about this in a sec. This shit that happened with Senators, with the new owner. Then they suspended Pinto, and now they docked them a first round pick for the thing with Dadonov. apparently they didn't tell the new owner that this was going to be happening. And quite frankly, I think if the new owner knew that, he could have got a better price. He believes he could have got a better price on it, really. There may be a lawsuit happening here between Andlauer and the Sens and Gary Bettman and the NHL. If that actually happens and they win, the Senators, that could cost Bettman his job. That could and should cost Bettman his job. Because that's keeping vital information from the guy who's going to spend $1 billion basically to buy the team to keep the price up. And that's fraud, I believe. Anyway, let me know, Bob's your uncle. Keep me informed on that one. I'm curious as to that. And if I come across it, I'm going to read it, but I haven't come across it. Anyways, I would hope that I hope Andlauer, first owner I've heard not saying great things about the NHL and Bettman himself. So he might get chastised, or he might sue. I hope that plays out. I really do. I hope that plays out. Aki, I've said that out there. I kind of when someone says murdered, it's manslaughter. I kind of think at the very least that's manslaughter because the guy kicked him. He didn't get hit and flew into him and his leg. Like that didn't happen. I watched the replay. He kicked him. I don't think he meant to kill him. I don't think he meant to cut his neck. But it's a dangerous move with a dangerous thing, a skate blade. And if you kill somebody accidentally, it could be manslaughter, right? Or murder in the third. I think that's what happened. I really do. The guy did something he shouldn't have done, and it caused somebody to die. He should be charged. So yeah, I'm not saying it to make money because I didn't do a video about it. I could have, and I wouldn't do that. First of all, the kid died. I'm not doing anything that I can profit off of in a video when a kid died. So I wouldn't do that. But I believe that something's got to come of this. At the very least, though, the good thing that's happening is the neck guard situation is starting to change. The WHL, as of tomorrow, as of in a few minutes, you got to wear a neck guard for games and practice. NHL players starting to wear them a little bit now and experimenting and seeing if they're comfortable with them. So that's good. And I hope they make it mandatory for kids, especially. It should be every league, every hockey league. You got to wear that. When I played old timers, it's sure 30 years ago, but it was not long after Malarchuk got his neck cut. And you couldn't get on the ice without a neck guard. So if you were caught, yeah, you were thrown out. Jack, so am I. Hoping for another comeback. Good to see you, by the way, Jack. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see what happens. So when I say murdered, if I say that about the kid, I don't think he did it deliberately. It's not first-degree murder. But manslaughter. Anyway, it's being investigated there. We'll see what happens with it. I haven't heard anything else. Yeah, no, Aki, that's what I'm not saying that. I'm not, unless, you dig into if this happens when they investigate, if they find out the two had a history, then it's different. But offhand, I don't think that happened. And then it's not. But it is manslaughter. But Guru, if Bettman, if this kind of lawsuit comes off, and say they award a few $1 million to the owner or whatever, maybe even more, that means it costs them money, and I'm hoping at his age and everything, they'll just tell him, listen, you're going to retire now. We'll find some other younger asshole, if that's the case, to take over. But Bettman should be out. Besides, he hates Canadian teams, and it's quite obvious now that he hates Canadian teams, and it's showing in the refereeing, in a lot of things. Jack, well, we know who it is. What's his name? Petgrave. I don't know his first name. He is he's a very physical, dirty player. 11 games played this year, 71 penalty minutes. He's a dirty player, apparently, from all things I read. So, and he's kicked before. He just never hurt anybody, but he's done this kind of before, from what I read. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. Listen, it's being investigated. Let them investigate and see what happens. But there's no goddamn way I'm doing a video to try to benefit financially off of this kid's death. No way. That's totally despicable. I think it's totally despicable. So I haven't seen anybody out there. I don't go on YouTube that much, to be honest. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos because I do this and I don't want to be influenced by other people. I try not to be on this channel. The only way I'm influenced by other people is when I do my reading and I do my research. That's what I'm in. But I don't want to watch other people's videos and do what they do. I try to do what I do, and that's it. I'm not sure that's the right approach, though, because I could have better numbers, but that is how I work. And every now and then I have no ideas for what to do, and I'll go look around, see what people are doing. So if I steal an idea now from somebody, at least I don't steal their, you know what they said. I like the idea, then I go write my own stuff my own way, my own ideas, my own thoughts and opinions. Shootout with the Bruins and the Leafs. Did the Leafs? Yes, the Leafs lost in a shootout to the Bruins. That means they're going to stay behind us even if we lose. Oh, no, they got a point. They might be tied with us. So we need to get a point out of this game to stay out of the Leafs. But Tony D, doesn't it seem like they kind of try to steer the teams they want? And that to me is the gambling side. Gambling's ruined this shit. JFed, yeah, listen, I know he's he's a dirty player. He led that league last year in penalties, and he's leading it this year. And he's done some of this kicking stuff. That's what I read. So anyway, gambling definitely ruins this shit. All sports now are pushing it, and all sports are being ruined. And you can see it's the reffing. Why is the reffing so bad? In my opinion, gambling is bad on purpose. And it's not that before gambling, refs didn't miss calls. Sure, it's not possible that they get every single call right. But it's almost blatantly obvious that they're missing calls on purpose and making some calls bad ones on purpose. To me, it's blatantly obvious. But that's me. And the NHL kind of put a gag order on GMs, coaches, and stuff. They're not allowed to complain about the refs. They're not allowed. So they know. They say they're the best in any league. They know they're not. They know how full of shit they are when they talk about that. Yeah, Jack, NFL's very bad. Yeah, but it's every league. Every league. All right. 8 seconds in, and they're already on a fade. I find that early in the periods, they just early whistles. Suzuki wins that draw. They get the puck out of their zone, stolen away by, I think, Jersey. It's back in Montreal zone. They have the puck, though. Do they? Might be wrong. Suzuki to Caulfield. Caulfield, Jersey lost his stick, and it meant Caulfield couldn't take a shot. Newhook got the call to go up and play on that first line. They went with Newhook. So I don't know what that means for Slav. Is he gonna get? He's gonna get less shifts. FIFA is like the most corrupt organization, Bob's, than any of the others. They're corrupt. Jack, I mean, I have to, right? I would love to be able to. What's the word I'm looking for? Not watching. I can't. I can't. I got it. I got no choice, or else I do something different. But I like doing these things, so I stay doing it. But it's getting more frustrating. Like every game, there's something frustrating about it. Guru, yeah, they have, and you're right. They battled back a few times already. Almost a fight there. Matheson, I don't know who else. Clayton Keller. I don't know. They're talking about a play. I didn't see this hit that they're talking about. Refs and linesmen talking about something. Major penalty. It's under review though. So major penalty to Clayton Keller. Oh, he does. He hits Matheson in the head. Matheson's okay though, but that's a headshot. That's a major penalty. So I believe that means a 5-minute penalty. Habs can score multiple goals on that power play. Roughing. It's only 2 minutes. That's a head hit. Stupid call. Sorry. At least Matheson's not hurt. Yeah, Tony D, I don't watch soccer, so you're speaking Greek to me with it. I know who Messi is, but sorry. So power play starts. Perfect way to tie it up. Oh, close there. Come on, Caulfield's got it. Come on, let's do something, boys. Man, Caulfield just couldn't get a handle on that. Damn it. Minute 20 left in the power play. Oh, they can't keep it in. Come on, Suzuki over the line. Rings it around to the other side. That comes out again. 55 seconds left in the power play. 8-0 Vancouver over San Jose. Wow. That's a real shit show over there, man, in San Jose. An embarrassment. Newhook to Pearson to Gallagher, and Gallagher scores on the power play. Was that a power play goal? 2-2, 3 minutes in. Nice. 3 minutes into the third, Habs tied up. Galley with the goal. I didn't see it. It happened too fast. I want to see the replay. I didn't see the puck go in. There it is. Beautiful shot by Galley. Like I said earlier, Galley from farther away than that takes shots. They're not. He doesn't have a powerful, heavy shot, but from where he scored, he can be deadly from there. Good to see Galley. He was so bad in the first few games. It's so good to see him playing well. Nice. We got a tie game. 16:50 to go. Was that a power play goal? I don't know. Someone tell me. Was it just after? Sorry, Jack. I can't help when I'm I know I'm on satellite. I guess this is coming through, so it's delayed. Come on, boys. That's got to give you momentum. Pearson and Newhook, by the way, with the assists there. Good. Newhook got an assist. Good for him. That's what he needs. Something like that. His 5th point. Come on, get a third. Monahan almost. Oh, Gallagher's there too. Maybe he would have got a second one there. There's a good chance and a good save by the goalie. Another save off Matheson. Habs energized by that goal. Backhand from the slot missed, thank God. That was dangerous. Cooley just gave it away to Suzuki. Oh, Suzuki missed a one-timer. Totally missed it. Then the puck went to Arizona. They got it back into Montreal zone, but Montreal has possession. Newhook. Along the boards, gets taken down. Good interception there. I don't know what you call that by Harris. That was a guy had a slap shot like an open ice. There's a penalty. Cross-checking for Jack Eye. Fuck off. Where did that happen? Let me see that. Has Montreal got away with anything? No. They have, though. Oh, yeah, I guess that is a cross-check. Get it out. Armia sends it down to the goalie. 30 seconds gone in their power play. Guru, I hope so, but I mean, starting to look. Was that a power play goal that they got, though? I don't know. If it was, then they are. Ah, fuck. Power play goal by Arizona, 3-2. Schmaltz, I think. Oh, Allen didn't have much chance on that, unfortunately. The Bettman special? What do you mean? Anyways, 3-2. Guru, it's kind of setting up. If they tie it up, it's setting up for your 4-3. We'll see if they can get, if they would win in overtime, that is. But it is setting up for it. 28-28 shots on goal. So they're tied up there. But it's 3-2 right now. Arizona. Well, there's Slav out there. Playing with Evans, so they shifted him down. Oh, come on. Nice pass by Slav there to Evans. And that's like perfect. Like he makes some good play, and they don't get the puck in the net. Hey. Guru, he will. And at his age, you know, he's got what this year after. Who's going to sign him after this? It's 8-0, and there's still a full period, Guru, left in the Vancouver San Jose game. You're kidding me. It was going to end up like 12-0, or maybe San Jose will get their one goal. Are they going to be the only team without a win all season? I don't think that has that ever happened in a season, 70 games or more, that team didn't have any wins. I don't think so. I don't think that's ever happened. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little tired. I hate these late games. I really do. At least it's not an 11 o'clock start. We did that once. That was horrible. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep while I'm doing this. I think my nighttime pills are kicking in a little bit. That's why I'm talking funny a bit. I definitely not staying long after the game. Habs got a battle back, tied up again. $12:30 left in the first. The fuck, you see? In the first. In the third, potentially in the game. Habs need to score and at least tie it up. Come on, boys. You can get another one. Come on, you can get another one. Oh, nice steal. Come on, that's a trip on Caulfield. Okay, there's a penalty. Come on, get in there and score on the delay. Come on. Allen's on the bench, so they're on delay and they got an extra man. Can they do anything with it? Come on. They still have it. Slap with it in the corner. It's a Suzuki. And there's the whistle. Habs going to go on the power play. Tripping call against Caulfield or on Caulfield. I don't know how you put that. Maselli. Guru, is that the lowest? What about the Senators in their first season? That was also a shit show, man. It was a horrible team. Senators and the Lightning, I believe. They were horrible. Wasn't the Lightning? Maybe it was the Lightning. Oh, breakaway. Missed. Up high. Eric, I don't disagree, but that's part of his learning process, right? So you got to live with it for a while. He's basically second best defenseman on the team. If you look at the analytics numbers, I think defensively, he's the second best guy. Gooley, by far, is the best defensive defenseman on the team. Like his defense is the best of the defense. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's by far, too. Habs get the puck. Shot. 40 seconds left on their power play. Gets sent all the way down to Allen. Barron racing in, picks it up, coming out. There's no one there to drop it to. What was the whistle? Offside, Montreal? Did he? Oh, yeah, off the top, off the corner of the crossbar. Face off over the line of Arizona. Montreal wins the draw. Yes, Montreal wins the draw. 22 seconds left on the power play. Come on. Come on. So we're back to 5-on-5. 9:13 to go in the third. 3-2 for Arizona. I guessed 4-2, but if you look at the numbers, 3-2 is the right guess for this game. By the numbers Goals for, goals against for the season so far. So maybe it ends up that way. I should have taken 3-2. I was thinking of it, and I thought, no, Montreal's going to win by 2 goals. Think positively, so I took 4-2. But if you look at the numbers from the tail of the tape thing I show, I believe 3-2 would have been the right guess from those. Anyway, it is what it is, and it doesn't matter. Ottawa had 10 wins. Wow. But they were a shit show. That was a horrible, horrible team. I believe Montreal played against them in their very first game. They opened the season with Ottawa, and we lost. I'll never forget that. We lost to Ottawa in the first ever game, and they were a horrible team. But it's okay because that season we went on to win the cup, so it doesn't matter. Oh, wow. How are there 20? We're getting more people at this late. Welcome in, everybody, whoever's here. I don't know everybody who's here. Welcome in. Appreciate having people here with me. Give a thumbs up before you leave if you're leaving. I'd appreciate it. 9 minutes to go in this game. Potentially could be tied up and go into overtime or whatever, but 9 minutes to go in the third. Penalty coming up to Montreal. There is a point to Montreal's playing rather undisciplined overall and drawing all these penalties. It's not all bad calls. So they got to be more disciplined, take less penalties like that. So Barron going off. Holding. Lovely. Tampa was a bad team for many years when they started. Let's see. So minute 35 in the penalty. Shots are 30-28 now for Arizona. And they're up 3-2. $8:12 to go in the third. Let's see a shorty. Come on, boys. Shorty time. A minute left in the power play. Shot to flex, out of play, bounces back in. We'll have a face off. I think to the left of Allen. Damn, my mouth is dry. I wonder why. 50 seconds left. Shot. Allen with a glove save. We'll have a face-off. Monahan wins the draw. They get it out. Oh, come on. Monahan all alone. Somebody got in there. He was almost all alone all the way. Good defensive play by the Arizona player. Two seconds left in the power play. That's over. Can Montreal get full strength? Yes, they can. Matheson going off for tripping behind the net. That's getting crazy now. That's just, you got to be more disciplined, man. Yeah, he definitely tripped him. Tony D, man, it's crazy, eh? What's that, 3 in a row here? Can't blame the refs here because those were penalties. Keller gets more than a point a game against Habs. It's his average. $125 to go in the power play. Under 5. I was almost dozed there. I was close. It would have been, and if I fell asleep there, it would have been the 3rd time I've done it. Did it twice a long time ago. Not my best moment. I don't get the feeling Montreal can tie this up or will tie this up. Yeah, we still got 4:49, 44 seconds left in their power play. Haven't had a shot in a while. Still at 28, so they got to get some shots on net. Come on. Oh, that was close. It's a little dribbly thing. That's some good shorthanded play here by Montreal. That really wasted some time. There's only 17 seconds left on the power play now. They just entered our zone. Lobbed at the net. Save Allen. 7 seconds left. Yeah, Bubble Tea, you're right. They have time to take more than one. They can do 2 more. That very undisciplined play, but apparently both teams are the worst. These are the worst 2 teams for penalties. Another big stop. Penalty over. Was a big kill there. .345 to go. Jack-Eye and Gooley playing together. Monahan drives the net. Running out of time. Come on, boys. Oh, man. Suzuki from the slot. Almost. Two minutes to go. They're going to pull Allen probably. They're going to have to get good, solid possession deep. Oh! Here come the Habs. Jack-Eye. Over to Monahan shot. Allen's out. Oh, almost gave it away there. Last minute of play. Oh. Oh! Monahan stole a puck right in the slot, then fired it wide. Oh, what happened there? Side of the net. Damn it. That looked like it might have gone in and bounced out, but not. Icing call. 14 seconds left. I don't know. I think they called a timeout. So wow, a lot of people want to know what's going on. Anyway, there's 14 seconds left. There's a timeout. Montreal is down by 1. Face-off is in front of the Arizona goalie. Let's see what happens. Habs need to win the draw. Monahan going to take this draw. Got Suzuki on one side. I don't know who's on the other. What happened? They got to reset this and do it again. That's it. I blew it. No, there's no time. Arizona wins 3-2. Arizona wins 3. Listen, it was a good game. Overall, it was a good game. They just weren't able to come back. I mean, that's it. What are you going to do? Disappointed that they didn't win this game. I really would have thought they're going to beat Arizona. But like I said, two very close teams, numbers-wise, record, everything. They're very close teams. And it's too bad Montreal didn't at least get a point out of this. But yes, Tony, it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. The pace was good. The play was good. It wasn't a boring game. So, can't win them all. Bubble Tea, I agree with you. Monahan's been great early on. Schmaltz, Gallagher, and Allen, by the way, getting the stars. Speaks highly of them potentially signing Monahan to a longer-term deal. Next game is Saturday. We're in St. Louis, and it's a regular time. We'll be at 7 o'clock. It's Saturday, so I'll be doing a 1 o'clock pregame show, and then the game at 7, and the postgame right after the game. So big day on Saturday. And then after that, don't ask me. I haven't gone past that on my calendar here. I have to update everything now and go a little further, so I don't know who's after that. I do know we got Boston on the 11th. So not this Saturday, the Saturday after. And then Boston again the Saturday after that. And there is a period of 5 games and 8 nights. And there's just a bunch of games coming up. A couple back-to-backs, I think. It's a busy rest of the month. So that's it, I guess. I'm done for the night. It's late. I'm not going to stay on long. Is Tampa next year? I think you're right. Tampa on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Tuesday. After that, I don't know. I don't want to go through it all here. I'll update on Saturday, so don't worry about it. All right. That's it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Too bad Montreal didn't win, but at least it was an entertaining game. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. And that's it. So till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it, especially this late. And before you leave, if you haven't, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Peace out. Till next time, and have a good rest of the go to sleep already. It's late. Have a good rest of the night. Ciao, everybody. Once again, thanks for being here. Ciao. Now I just got to find my cursor. There it is.